Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 5-box random serial USA Baseball. Grab the case. There's a fresh case. It's a quarter case, 5 boxes. Here we go. On 5 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy is on fire. SKS in the 1 of 1 spot. What is happening, dude? Holy cow, SKS. 1 spot's the 1 spot. He went from $18 to a $45 spot, won the Vlad Jr. rookie, and got the 1 of 1 spot. That is unreal, dude. That's crazy what you just did for $18, man. SKS on a roll. All right, now we gotta. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna pick 5 random boxes. Screw it. I'm just gonna pick 5 random boxes. Here we go. That way, if you don't hit, you can blame it on me. If you don't hit, you can blame it on me. If you don't hit, blame it on me. Go with this one, this one, two from the bottom, and this one. 5 boxes. It's a quarter case. It's a quarter case. Random cereal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And lucky number 5. We got the 1 of 1 guess for 125 in credit. Get your 1 of 1 guesses in. Why is there only 6 people here? What is happening? Where is everybody? The draft is on. We need to do some football breaks. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We need some football breaks. Walter Nolan. Javorsky Lane Jr. Nice. Escobar's back. What do you guys think of the draft so far? Speak up. Let me know what you think of the draft. Jared, what's up? SKS is out there. Kaz is out there. JC, if you're still here. Let's go, guys. Go and get your teams in a couple football breaks. Here we go. Let's do it. MajorLeagueCards.com if you've never been here before. We got a bunch of breaks to still do. They got a really good haul. They bent the Jags over with that trade, dude. Of course, you got to set up for next year, man. If you're not going after Hunter at that point, then you just set up for next year with the big QB class and I mean, in theory, what are the Browns really gonna do with him? I mean, they need to rebuild that whole team. It can't just be him. It's a great trade in my opinion. Both sides won. The Jags get a superpower weapon that they need for Trevor. The Browns get a haul for next year's draft. I mean, it worked out for both sides. Worked out for both sides in the end. JC. Here we go. First box. First box. Joe Burrow's team on the clock. We have Aiden Stillman. Red to 30. 22 of 30 goes to the 2 spot. Remza with a Stillman to 30. Javorsky Lane Jr. That is exactly who somebody said. Escobar, Javorsky Lane Jr. That goes to the J spot, which is the 10th letter of the alphabet, the Zero Burger. Is Doug March. Dougie Doug. Dougie Doug. Carson Bowman. 75 of 199. 5 spot is Brady. Bowman. Blake Bowen. Goes to the B, 2 spot. Remza. Nate Snead goes to the S. 19th letter, 9 spot, Steve O.G. Yeah, that is a pretty crazy duo. If Trevor can't win with those two guys, man, then Trevor's done in Jacksonville for sure. Dylan Loy, nice gold auto. Dylan Loy goes to the L spot, which is the 12th letter of the alphabet. Remza with a Dylan Loy. It's a nice card. Dylan Loy. Junior Lopez. The L. 12. Remza. Jeez, dude. Have yourself a break, Remza, in the 2 spot. Patrick Forbes. Goes to the F, which is the 6th letter of the alphabet. Chris Lord. There you go, Chris. Patrick Forbes. Oh, man. We have Gary Gibson II. 11 of 13 goes to the 1. SKS. SKS in the 1 spot. Gary Gibson to 13. Daniel Cuvée, or Covet. C spot, third letter, Steve B. Steve B. Carson Bowman again. B2, Remza. Ethan Wheeler. Shamar Stewart off the board. Ethan Wheeler goes to the W, 23rd letter of the alphabet, Steve B. Steve B. Ethan Wheeler. Josh Hammond. Josh Hammond goes to the H spot. H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. Doug March. Doug March. Derek Smith. Gold auto. Derek Smith goes to the S, which is the 19th letter. Steve O.G. Steve O.G. The Derek Smith gold auto. Gold auto. Actually, let's put those together. Marcus Grease, or Grice. G is the 7th letter of the alphabet. Caswell. Kaz in the 7 spot. Nice, Kaz. Rocco Maniscalco. What a name. Rocco Maniscalco. M is the 13th letter. Steve B. Steve B. If he's still there, they're gonna take either Omarion Hampton or Travion Henderson. Me personally, I'd rather see him take Travion Henderson just because I feel like Omarion Hampton is too much like Audric Estime. And if they have Omarion and Estime, I just think they're the same back. Whereas if they got Travion, I think he's a little more dynamic and can do a little more things, you know, outside in the passing game, things like that. He's almost more like a Kamara, in my opinion. So, I don't know. They have to draft a running back either way, I would hope, after getting rid of Javante. But then again, who knows? Maybe they'll freaking come out and surprise everybody and do something crazy. Maybe they'll trade it away and go for more picks. Who knows? I have no idea. No idea. Justin LeBron. Yeah. 30 of 30, Justin LeBron. Zero Burger, Doug March. Dougie Doug. We have to 199, Henry Ford. Henry Ford, 122 of 199, 2-spot. Remza crushing. Remza dominating this break in the 2-spot. Quentin Young. Y is the 25th letter, so the 5-spot. Brady. Quentin Young. We have Dominic Vogele. Dominic Vogele goes to the V. 2-spot. Remza. Jeez, dude. Remza crushing. Apparently all these guys, the last names correlate to the 2-spot. Holy shit. Jackson Matthews. M is the 13th letter. Steve B in the 3 spots. 3 spots. Ezra Essex. That's nice. Ezra Essex red auto with a kind of chunky patch there. That is 21 of 25. Go to the one spot. SKS. Nice hits. Essex to SKS. Only makes sense. Essex to SKS. Marcus Grace. Grace. 72 of 199. Two-spot Remza. Jeez, Remza's going to have a USA Baseball collection the size of Texas. Rocco Maniscalco. Again, to the M, which is the 13th, is Steve B. Steve B and Remza crushing. Box 4. Box 4, here we go. Get your teams for the next football breaks. Will Brick. I will brick it if I play basketball. 10 of 13. Zero Burger, Doug March. Will Brick. Devin Taylor. Oh my God. Never going to believe what number it is. 182 of 199. Remza. Devin Taylor. Quentin Young. Quentin Young. Brady with a Y, which is the 5 spot. Anthony Martinez. M is the 3, Steve B. Anthony Martinez. John Stowers. John Stowers. S. 19. Steve OG in the 9 spot. Gold Ink. Cooper Consiglio. Cooper Consiglio. 19 of 50. Goes to the 9 spot. Steve OG. It's a nice one there. It's a nice one there. Cooper Consiglio. Isaac Vidal. Isaac Vidal. V is the 22nd. Remza. My God, Remza. I think Remza has half the break right now. Holy smokes. Sammy Swank. What a name. Sammy Swank. 64 of 199. 4 spot is Jared. There you go. Jared finally got a card, buddy. Jared Patterson gets the Swank. Sammy Swank. Last box mojo. Last box mojo. Ethan Bingaman. Ethan Bingaman. 29 of 30. 9 spots. Steve OG. Steve OG. Kevin Roberts Jr. 26 of 199. 6 spot. Chris Lord. Chris Lord. Trey Phelps. Trey Phelps, P is the 16th letter. Chris Lord. Back-to-back hits for Chris. There you go, Chris. Little something, something. Braden Jaska. Or Jaxa. Sorry, excuse me. Braden Jaxa. Goes to the J, which is the Zero Burger. Doug March. Braden Jaxa. Luis Hernandez II. Luis Hernandez II goes to the H, which is the 8th letter. Doug March in the 8th spot. Luis Hernandez II. How about this? This is pretty sick. Cooper Sides, Nike swoosh. Cooper Sides, Nike swoosh. One of one. It's got something on the card there. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. If it's like gum or I can't tell you. 1 of 1 Cooper Sides. SKS turns $18 into a 1 of 1 swoosh. SKS, attaboy, buddy. $18 into a 1 of 1 Nike swoosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cooper Sides, 1 of 1. That's insane, actually. Manny Lantigua. Manny Lantigua. L is the 12th letter. Remza. Jeez. Remza. Nico Partida to finish it off. Nico Partida. P spots. 16. Chris Lord. That's going to do it for the break. Very nice. Junior in high school. Nice. Wow. Emeka Egbuka goes to the Bucks at 19. Wow. Denver just got screwed if they were going to take him. I don't think they were, though. What a pick for the Bucks, dude. I got to text Maddie. Wow. That's crazy. Denver's on the clock. Reed Caparoon. Bingaman. Will Brick. LeBron. Gibson. Stillman. Lots of patch autos here. Sammy Swink. Oh, wow, thanks, Steve OG. Holy shnikes, I did totally forget that. Good freaking call, dude. Good call. Thanks, Steve OG. Appreciate you, buddy. Gold Inks, Consiglio, Dylan Loy, Derek Smith, and Cooper Sides, Nike Swoosh, 1 of 1 for SKS. SKS turns $18 into a 1 of 1. Crazy. Not a bad little break there. Not a bad little break there. Thank you for the fill. Let's do some football breaks now. The draft is on. Let's do some football breaks.